Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what people whisper about you as you walk into the room. So this can be an actual room around people. This can be in public. So I think it just depends. We'll see when we get into the reading what I'm picking up on. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. For the first pile, we have the crystal Citrine with the card Mars and Momentum. For pile number 2, we have Rose Quartz with the card the Soul Star Chakra and Divine Love. And for pile 3, we have the crystal Green Aventurine with the card Regular Star and Abundance. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the Citrine crystal and the card with Pyrite, Mars, and Momentum, card 24, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people whisper about you as you walk into the room. So this can be any room where people are in or in public, just depending on what we see here. It can be both. So let's get into your reading. Let's first start out with your oracle cards, and then we'll get some tarot cards for you and see what we can pick up here. So spirit guides on my pile number ones. Spirit guides on my pile number ones. What do people whisper about my pile number ones as they walk into the room? What do people whisper about my pile number ones as they walk into the room? So we have positivity. What do people whisper about my pile ones as they walk into the room? So let's see what cards you have here. We have turn away. We have friendship. We have gentleness. I think I'm going to put the crystal here. And then we do have an extra card with awareness. I think I'm going to take one extra card to balance the energies out. We have ask for help. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have magic. So now let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile number ones. Spirit guides of my pile number ones. What people whisper about my pile number ones as they walk into the room? What do people whisper about my pile number ones as they walk into the room? What do people whisper about my pile ones as they walk into the room? The 7 of materials, which is the 7 of pentacles. 8 of emotions, which is 8 of cups. The magician. The 10 of voices, 10 of swords. The 5 of materials, 5 of pentacles. The 4 of voices, 4 of swords. And the 7 of inspiration, the 7 of wands in the reverse. Okay, I also see this sun card is popping out with the Queen of Wands. And we do have strength at the back of the deck. I'm going to take those 2 cards that are popping out. Okay, so right behind the sun, the 8 of swords came out with it when I pulled it out. And the devil was like right on top of it. So these are the cards we have here. I'm just going to put them here. We have a lot of extra cards, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so let's analyze your cards and see what we can pick up here. So, the thing about Mars here, it symbolizes desire, drive, energy, sexuality, but it is also, the planet Mars also shares a name with its Roman god of war, representing aggression, survival, and animal instinct. And on the positive side of Mars, it helps us take action and act assertively. And I'm looking at these pillars here on this card, and it kind of gives me this vibe of you being someone that stands tall and strong. It looks like you're very rooted in yourself, knowing who you are when you walk into the room. You kind of like stand tall and strong, and you look like you walk into the room with confidence with the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is all about confidence. So I'm hearing wow, like you walk into the room and people are like wow, they're whispering wow. And I feel though as though there are mixed reactions coming from your pile. Either some people being extremely jealous of you when you walk into the room and whispering things about you because they're extremely jealous of your confidence. And I feel an energy in my throat chakra in which they want to say something to your face, but they stop themselves, they turn away. So, like, let's say this would be a situation in which you're so confident and shining so bright, even with the sun energy here in Citrine. You're seen as someone that shines bright when you walk into the room. You're seen as someone that truly stands out. Okay, and I'm getting the feeling that you're very sexy. A lot of people desire you. A lot of people find you attractive when you walk into the room. So, some may get very intimidated by your presence, my pile number ones, and whisper like mean things about you because they feel insecure within themselves. I literally feel their insecurity in my solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra deals with our sense of self-worth. So they are the types of people that have a lack of self-worth here with the Five of Pentacles. That's how I'm reading it, because the Five of Pentacles can sometimes indicate a lack and a feeling of feeling left out. So some people may feel as though you take up all the space and you get all the attention as you walk into the room, that people are no longer paying attention to them or having their eyes on them. It's kind of like that energy, for example, of cattiness. Like for my woman here, for example, like let's say you walk into the room and there are other women that are kind of like very catty and, you know, like saying, oh, they're not all that, and like trying to almost put you down, but not put you down to their face, to your face, because I feel like they're not. I hear the word cowardly, like they're too cowardly to say it to your face, because they know they're in the wrong. So then they try to turn away from you and try to not look at you because your presence upsets them, upsets their ego, because they feel left out. They feel like nobody's paying attention to them because people are paying attention to you, and so they turn away from you. So there's mixed reactions. There's like a love-hate relationship here, like from people when you walk into the room. And I'm going to be honest here, and it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with their own insecurities and feeling left out when other people are getting the attention. So yeah, I kind of get that energy there. And then I feel like it's also because you seem very happy and positive that it irritates them, that they're kind of like feeling stuck, feeling like, why is it that you have to be so happy and positive all the time? Like when you're walking into the room, people kind of get the impression from you that you look very happy and positive. You look like a person that's very fun. You look like a person that's the life of the party. You're not only attractive and desirable to others, where others can see other people turning heads for you, but you also seem to be very happy, and you seem to have this glow and radiant energy to you, where people may actually say like, whoa, he or she or they are glowing, literally. They have such a beautiful smile. They have such a bright energy, such a joyful energy to them. And then other people feel kind of stuck because they see that joyful, bubbly energy exuding from you, and they feel like they're not feeling that happy within their life. So then they kind of like hate on you. I feel that energy. But I feel like you are aware when people do like whisper negative things about you from a place of jealousy. So I feel that's from a place of jealousy, nothing to worry about. I'm going to do this and put this to the side since we spoke about this. So I feel like another thing people like whisper about you when you walk into the room is how attractive you are, those that love you. So like I said, there's this difference of love and hate, but it's not really hate towards you. It's because they're insecure. But then those that really do love you and do like react to you positively, they may whisper things like, oh, pile number one, like, whoa, they look like such a positive beam of light. They look so bubbly. They look so happy and sweet and cute. And they're so attractive and desirable. Like, I get the sense that some people may crush on you in a sexual way and find you very sexy and actually like whisper, ooh, that person's so sexy. Like, do you think if I go up to them, do you think they'll give me their number? Do you think I can create any kind of connection with them? Do you think that they will like me back? I get that feeling here, and I heard fashion style. So there's something about your fashion style that people whisper about and say that it's so sexy, say that it looks so good on you, that your body looks so good. I'm hearing. No matter what body shape or size you have, there's something about your body really looking good and you having a beautiful smile or handsome smile or gorgeous smile. And I feel like that's what people whisper as you walk into the room. A lot of people are just like desiring you, not just in a romantic way, but also not just in a sensual way, but also friendship wise, because we did have the friendship card that came out. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like, do you think they would like to be my friend? They look so cool. They're kind of whispering things like that, like, I want to be friends with them. Like, I want to go up to them and talk to them, but I'm kind of shy too. Like, do you think they would like me? Do you think they would be friends with me? I see them thinking that. Okay, and I see some people thinking that you seem like someone very assertive. They may not whisper that, but they see that in your body language and how you carry yourself. You seem very assertive. You seem like you know your worth. You seem like you know who you are. Okay, you give off this very bold energy, even within the way you express yourself and dress. Like, you're not afraid to get overdressed. You're not afraid to, like, express yourself, is what I'm getting here. You seem very bold and courageous. I'm getting that people may whisper that they like your hair color, that you look very relaxed and comfortable with yourself, comfortable in your own skin. And I'm getting here that people may whisper, you look like you have a level of discernment and protection up, like you don't look like the type of person that is just gonna let another person take you out of your power. I'm hearing. Like, let's say someone was to come up to you and say the things they feel towards you because of their jealousy. I feel like you'd almost walk away from the conversation or be very assertive or stand up for yourself in some way. Like, you don't look like a pushover is what I'm trying to say from the way that you look, from first impressions when you walk into the room. And people think that you're ready to defend yourself, but you don't look defensive. With the Seven of Wands reverse, you look very relaxed and like you're kind of just going with the flow. People may actually like whisper they really like your vibe, your bubbly yet relaxed vibe. You don't seem tense as you walk into the room. You seem comfortable with yourself and who you are. You seem like you know who you are and you know your worth, and nobody can tear you off your pedestal. Nobody can tear you down. Nobody can break you down. But yeah, if they're going to come up to you and disrespect you in any way, you are going to stand up for yourself. So I kind of get that energy of discernment from you as you walk into the room. You're kind of like discerning of who you're going to interact with and give your time and energy to. Because I think you are aware that the way that you look, like, I feel like this pile's very sexy. That the way that you look can bring both jealousy and positivity. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's something here of you being discerning of people, of who you let in, of who you open up to you. And I hear people saying that you're so mysterious in some way too. People may whisper they really like the way you did your makeup or the way you did your hair. Especially lipstick. Something about lipstick is coming through, lip gloss, or even if you have a natural bare face, like there's something about your lips looking so cute and moisturized, like you put on lip balm or something like that. And I feel like this pile has a natural beauty. I'm also getting here for the men. I feel like people may whisper that you're also really attractive because this man has like these big muscles and everything. But even if you don't have muscles as a man, there's something about people finding you attractive and people finding you to look good, especially your body. For everybody watching, something about your body really stands out. There's something about people wanting to go up to you and help you. So for instance, let's say you walk into a party or some kind of like chilled, relaxed setting where it's not really a party, but it's almost like that. And someone comes up to you and says, would you like a drink or something like that's coming up. Or let's say you're in a mall and you walk into a mall and someone wants to come up to you and help you with your bags, or like if you're at an airport or something, or I don't know, like I'm getting the vibe of like people wanting to help you or be generous towards you. If you ever wear clothes where you show your back, people may whisper about that and say your back looks good. If you ever walk into the room and you're on the phone, people may whisper about that. People may think you're very busy, like you're taking a lot of action towards what you want to build, your career, your studies, whatever it is. You look like a very busy yet energetic person. You look like you have places to be, like you're not having people waste your time. And I think everything I'm saying is like what people may whisper, something along the lines of that. So I think this is all I have for you, pile number one. When we do readings like this about what people whisper, usually they just whisper a sentence. So the readings are not going to be that long. But I really hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this rose quartz hard crystal and the card pink amethyst, soul star chakra, and divine love, card 16, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people whisper about you as you walk into the room. So this can be any room where there are a bunch of people in it. It can be in public, anything of the sort. So we'll see probably mixed messages there. Let's go ahead and add all your cards, but before we do, please note this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. So we're going to start out with the oracle cards, and then we're going to get some tarot cards for you. By the way, I was about to start your reading at 11:11 on the clock. So there's something very synchronistic about this pile, and even with this soul star chakra, I feel like this is my very spiritual pile. This is my pile of people that are very, very intuitive, very connected to the universe. Some could say your energy could be seeming quite dreamy, quite ethereal, and I feel like you have this bright white light, an aura full of love when you walk into the room. You're very connected to your heart chakra, and your crown chakra is very open. Your third eye chakra is very open. Your soul star chakra is activated. And I kind of get this vibe from you, like you have this deep connection to the universe. People may kind of get that spiritual vibe from you when you walk into the room. People may kind of like get synchronicities, see repeating numbers whenever you're around. People may whisper that they like your energy. They feel it because I feel like your energy is strong and big. You give me like this Jupiter energy because Jupiter is a planet that always expands and makes something bigger. So like your energy is very big. And I feel like your energy is very powerful and strong. But you also have this bright white light around you where your energy is very pure and full of love, like I said before, and it speaks for itself when you walk into the room. So people may sometimes get a little bit intimidated by you because of how powerful your energy is. Even if they're not spiritual, they subconsciously sense it by the way you walk into the room. And I'm getting here that a lot of people react to you with love and positivity, and a lot of people actually react to you with love, liking you when you walk into the room. Okay, so let's get your cards. Okay, we have love. Do you see that? It's like you have the rose quartz, divine love, and love. So what people whisper about pile number 2 when they walk into the room? So we have trust, mystery, and then I just need to cover this card quickly. We have dive deep. Okay. I feel like people have a lot to say about you because these extra cards came out with it. I'm just gonna keep them to the side and look at them while I look at all your cards here because there's no space for all those cards. But let's get your tarot cards. And it makes sense because it said your energy is very big and powerful. So it makes sense that people have a lot to say about you. So spirit guides of pile 2. What do people whisper about pile 2 as they walk into the room? What do people whisper about pile 2 as they walk into the room? I feel this card, these two, these two. What do people whisper about pile 2 as they walk into the room? So the first card we have is the Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups, the Moon, the Three of Inspiration, Three of Wands, the Page of Voices, Page of Swords in the reverse, Two of Inspiration, Two of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Inspiration, Knight of Wands, the Hanged Muse in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Materials, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. Okay, and then at the back of the deck, we have the Chariot. And do you see how her solar plexus energy is just shining out? How powerful she looks. How free she looks. I feel like that's how your energy shows through when you walk into the room. The solar plexus deals with the energies of our self-worth, how we view ourselves, our confidence. And it makes sense. You even have the Queen of Wands. So people feel as though when you walk into the room, you're confident. I just heard, damn, like something about the way you walk, like it's almost like a model-esque type of walk. Like your walk looks very sexy. Okay? So firstly, my pile number 2s, I feel as though when you walk into the room, people like to stare at you. And even if they don't look at you, even if they don't stare at you, they feel your presence. They feel your energy when you walk into the room, even if they're not facing you. I feel a lot of people react to you from a place of love and from a place of a positive place. And, you know, if there are here and there like 1 or 2 people that don't like you, you know, like they don't even come into this reading because I'm feeling majority of people react well to you with divine love and love. And I feel like it's because your heart chakra is so open, 11:22 on the clock. Do you see all the synchronicities? Your heart chakra is so open. You have such a pure soul. You're so dreamy. You embody so much love within. so much unconditional love that your heart chakra just radiates out to the world. That most people are going to react to you from a place of love because they're matching your energy. I feel when you walk into the room, it's a mix of people whispering things about you based off your energy, but also based off physical appearances. Because the moon is here, a lot of people are reacting to your energy, if that makes sense. So as I look at the mystery card, I'm hearing that TikTok sound. It's like a song on TikTok that's like, oh, who is she? Or who is he? Who is they? Like, don't focus on gender too much, but there's something about you giving off this mysterious vibe and aura. Even with the moon, there's a sense of things being hidden here. Like a lot of people being like, who is that person over there? Like, I want to get to know them. Like, who are they? I've never seen them here before. They're so mysterious. They may not like whisper they're so mysterious, but they may think that in their mind. Like, who is this person? They may whisper, who is this person? Like, do you know them? Because like you walk into the room and there's this aura of mystery around you. And I feel like, yeah, you definitely have that aura of mysteriousness where people kind of like want to figure you out. They feel like they can't figure you out with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Muse. You know, when they think you're a certain way and then they speak to you, they actually get surprised and shocked because you're way different than they thought. Like, you kind of catch people off guard. They can't figure you out. And I feel like a lot of people want to speak to you, want to interact with you after you walk into the room. I hear the word innocence. You have an innocent face, I hear. Okay. You also have this very Venusian energy that sort of reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. So I feel like you're very conventionally attractive and people may react to that well. And people may sort of like crush on you when you walk into the room and be like whispering, do you think that person over there, like if I go over there and flirt with them, do you think they will like me back? I get that a lot of people crush on you when you walk into the room, and a lot of people want to form relationships to you in terms of romance, ask you for your number, things like that. And I'm also getting here that not only with romance, but a lot of people want to interact with you and form friendships with you, form loving connections to you, because you seem like such a trustworthy person. You seem like a person that would really care for them and love them. And I think that's part of them unconsciously reading your energy. Because the thing about humans are we all come from source. We all come from the same place. We all have a crown chakra, third eye. We can all connect intuitively. Sometimes we do so without realizing. And sometimes we see things about people unconsciously where we're reading their energy with the moon. But I feel your energy is just also very open because you're so spiritual that people can easily sometimes read you, but then also feel like they can't figure you out at the same time. It's very contradictory because it's like, I think because your aura is protected, they can't see things that are too personal, but they see your overall energy or feel it, if that makes sense, unconsciously. If you are in a romantic connection and you walk into the room, people may whisper about your romantic connection and say, like, you know, they seem so in love with each other. They seem so happy together. Their connection seems so deep. It seems like they really trust each other and love each other, and like the way you stare at each other even comes through as very loving. Like you two just kind of give me this puppy love type of energy. Like you two wear your hearts on your sleeves for each other. And you two are loyal for each other. And if you walk into the room with friends, you know, it may look like you have a lot of love for these friends. It may look like you have a very deep bond to these friends. And like you seem very comfortable with each other. You seem like very close to each other. That's what I'm getting here. You also have a very trustworthy face where people feel they can open up to you more than the average person. I will not be surprised if this is my pile of people where people come up to you and talk about their feelings and really like have deep conversations with you at first, or like feel comfortable to go deeper with you than the average person. People think you look like a very deep person. Okay, you look like a person that feels love deeply. Very romantic person. You look like a very romantic person, and you look like the type of person that romanticizes your daily life, that finds the beauty within everything. You yourself are very beautiful, pile two, or attractive, or handsome. People may whisper that you look very healthy. I hear, what is your secret? Like either your skin looks very healthy, your body looks very healthy and fit, or just very healthy. Your hair or nails look very healthy. Something about health is coming through where you look healthy. You look full of life, kind of radiating this beauty out to the world. I'm getting that you have this very soft, gentle, soothing energy to others where others really like you. And they whisper like, oh, I really like that person. I'd love to be around them. I love to talk to them. There's also something about people whispering that your lips look very cute or pretty. Especially like if you wear lip gloss, or like I'm seeing lighter colored lipsticks, not lipsticks that stand out so much, but like lipsticks that make your face, it like accentuates the beauty on your face. Or something about your lips just looking very good, like people are very drawn to your lips. I feel you have this very regal energy to you, pile two. Like you give off this queen or king vibe. People may not whisper that, but get that vibe from you. I feel with the card mystery, a lot of the things coming through are things people think about you. I don't know if people whisper things about you, because I think that with the moon, there's something about things being hidden where they're scared you hear what they're thinking. So some people may think these things and not whisper it about you because they're scared you hear what they're thinking. If that makes sense, like they want their thoughts to be a little bit more mysterious, whereas some people do whisper it. So I think just take what resonates. I think with the Knight of Wands, there's something about you looking like you have a lot of energy. You looking like you are a very fun person to be around, where people think you're a very fun person. People think you kind of just have like a lot of energy and ambition, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting there. And you also look very confident in yourself when you walk into the room. I get that people compliment you a lot, like whisper compliments about you when you walk into the room. And a lot of people say they want to get to know you deeper. Yeah, like even with this here, it's like they want to stare at you the whole time. You also look like you carry yourself with elegance, is the word I'm hearing. And people may say you look like a softie. You look like someone very cute. People may whisper that they really like your hair, that they really like the clothes you're wearing, the accessories you have. Something about the chest area for my woman, because this woman was nude. The chest area, hers is kind of showing in hers too, but it's not fully showing. So like if you ever walk into the room with cleavage showing or something for the woman here, there's something about people whispering about that and you looking sexy in that way. And if you ever wear dresses for my woman, there's something about that looking really good on you, or like things that almost like make you shine, like shiny dresses, glitter, glittery eyeshadow, glitter in any way, or if you wear highlighter on your face, if you like the color pink. I get a very girly type of vibe from this pile, like very girly type of aesthetic. I get that people may sometimes be like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed, like say it in a jokey type of way, but I actually do think people kind of get a little bit obsessed with your energy. And people also think you look like a very truthful person. People think you look like you accept yourself as you are. You have self-love. And you look like a person that's very grateful and happy and like grateful for what you have right now. People think you're that type of person that's always moving forward. You're never looking back to the past or staying stuck in the past. And you look like someone with a lot of deep feelings, or a lot of people develop deep feelings for you, like as they get to know you. And you look like a go with the flow type of person. You are that type of person that has so much light within your energetic field that it lights up the darkness around you. People may whisper that you have very beautiful eyes, that they really like your facial features, the way your face looks, the way your hair looks, your eyelashes, your cheeks, if you ever wear blush. I hear like some people crush on you and then they like shy away from talking to you because they're thinking like, oh, that person's so attractive that they may be a heartbreaker. So I don't know like which things here are what people whisper and which things here are what people think. Because I get with your pile, it's like a mixture of things that people think of you and things that people whisper. So I guess just take it as it resonates. But the last thing I see here is like you look like you have self-love, but a soft kind of confidence in yourself, a quiet confidence. And you come across as very humble to others when you walk into the room. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose the Screen Aventurine Crystal and the card Smoky Amazonite, Regular Star, Abundance card 17, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people whisper about you as you walk into the room. So this can be in public, this can be in a room where there's a lot of people. So I guess it just depends. We'll maybe get a mix of those energies. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates to leave the rest. Let's get started with your oracle cards, and then after that we're going to add your tarot cards. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. Spirit guides on my pile number 3s. What people whisper about them as they walk into the room? What do people whisper about them as they walk into the room? People have a lot to whisper about you. We're only going to take some of the cards and then I'm going to keep them on the side because there's not enough space here for all of them. Okay, we have trust and love. These are the 2 cards that came out in pile 2. So if you were drawn to pile 2, I highly suggest you watch pile 2. So I'm going to keep these to the side. Breaking free. Truth. Blessings. Solitude. And then the extra cards you have, I'll just keep at the side of my desk and look at them as I look at all your cards. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. Spirit guides on my pile number 3s. May I please look into what people whisper about them as they walk into the room? What people whisper about them as they walk into the room? What people whisper about pile 3 as they walk into the room? Queen of Wands is popping out with the 3 of Swords, so I'm gonna take those cards. I get the sense that for your pile, if you weren't drawn to pile 2, then don't watch it, but I feel like if you are drawn to pile 2, take the mixture of this energy and their energies. Because I get with your pile, let's just pull out all your cards and then I'll explain what I see. So we have the 10 of Emotions, 10 of Cups. We have the Empress, Strength, the Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. I hear intimidation. There's something intimidating about you as you walk into the room. We have the 3 of Voices, 3 of Swords, the Five of Emotions, Five of Cups, the Devil, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and then we have 4 extra cards that I'll add in a bit. Okay, with your pile 3, I feel like some people react to your energy very positively, and then there are another half of people that react to your energy from a place of insecurity and self-doubt because they don't feel good about themselves. So I see half of the people when you walk into the room really like you, really admire you, yet half of the people when you walk into the room are comparing themselves to you and are having feelings of jealousy towards you. Because you're so intimidating and because you look like you embody self-love with the Empress. So your self-love can be seen from a mile away by the way that you carry yourself when you walk into the room. I feel as though the way people see you when you walk into the room, they see you with green Aventurine here. This is the heart chakra energies, the color green. They see you to be someone very in touch with your heart space and heart center. And even with the Empress here, we see her heart shining out. So people usually see you as a very loving person. And I feel like half of the people react to you from a place of love, really like you, really admire you when you walk into the room, trust you, want to kind of like form connections to you by being friends with you or being around you. Some people maybe even crush on you when you walk into the room. And the Ten of Cups here shows they want to have some kind of connection to you, be friends with you, or be in a relationship to you. If you are in a romantic connection, people may whisper about your romantic connection when you walk into the room and say how much you love each other. And some people may really react well to this and really enjoy the connection you have with them. Think you really love each other and whisper that to each other and be like, that looks like a very strong power couple type of connection I hear. Whereas some people may be very jealous of it if they want love themselves. If you have prominent friendships, if that doesn't resonate, just leave it. If you have prominent friendships with you, when you walk into the room, people may also comment on that and whisper about that and be like, oh, they all look like they really love each other. They look like they have a very strong bond together. They look like all very attractive at the same time. And if you and your person walk into the room, you're both very attractive, I hear, like where people kind of whisper that. And I'm getting that you look like you really love each other as a friendship group, or, like that type of energy is coming through. Okay, here with the Empress, I feel like a lot of people will whisper things like, this person's so beautiful when you walk into the room. I feel them whispering about you, saying that you're very attractive, even with the Queen of Wands, because the Empress is a Venusian energy, right? And the Empress is like a very beautiful woman. Regardless of your gender, you're showing up with a lot of beauty. The Queen of Wands is someone that has a lot of confidence in herself, and that makes her very sexy and attractive. So I feel like people will whisper like, ooh, that person looks like very confident in themselves. They look very sexy. They look very attractive. And I feel people being very attracted to the chest area or your body. They may whisper about how your body looks very attractive, especially for my woman, the chest area. Well, it can even be for men. You look like you have this look up on your face, like you're not gonna open up to people too quickly. I feel like you're discerning of who you let into your circle when you walk into the room, that you kind of contemplate like, should I talk to this person? Should I not? Like, can I trust this person or not? Whereas people very much trust you. You have a very trustworthy and friendly face. Okay? You look like a loving person. Okay, and I see that people are very attracted to your face, your eyes, and your lips when you walk into the room. And like if you ever touch your hair or move your hair around or anything about that, like the way you move comes through is very sensual and seductive. People may whisper that to think that. You look like you're deep in thought. People wonder what you're thinking about. And you have like an innocent, cute baby face for some. And for some, there's like something very magical and cosmic about the way that you look, very ethereal. Some may dress up in a very spiritual way, and people may notice that when you walk into the room. Okay, I feel like when you walk into the room, you look like someone with a lot of balanced emotions. You look like someone that is able to regulate your emotions. Like, I'm kind of getting the sense that you walk into the room and you look at peace with yourself. You look at peace with the world around you and in harmony with the world around you. And you may have people whisper, like, that person looks so peaceful. Like, I like their vibe. They look so calm. So you walk into the room with mostly like balanced emotions. And I'm getting that you have like this very protected energy around you from all jealousy and negativity. Like when you walk into the room, your aura is protected from anything that can, like any evil eye, even if it tries to come your way, like it always breaks away from your aura. People may whisper that you look like someone that is a little bit more of a lone wolf, a little bit more of someone that enjoys your own solitude and alone time. If you have very dark hair, people may whisper that they like your very dark hair, but I also see very light hair. And I see like a mix here of people where some people here have like wavy hair and some people have very, very, very curly hair. For those people that have very, very, very curly hair, a lot of people like your curls. Okay, they whisper about that. And for those with wavy hair, people just say your hair looks very effortless and beautiful. And for those with straight hair, it's like your hair, like, again, looks very effortless and beautiful and naturally straight, or you straighten it yourself, but people like kind of whisper about that. Some people here like to dye their hair different colors. Like over here, we see the Empress with pink hair, and people may whisper they really like that. If you wear jewelry, people may whisper, I really like the jewelry that that person's wearing. And people may whisper that you look very bougie. Like with the way that you're dressed, you look like you have abundance. You look like someone that is already doing well financially for yourself. And even if you're not there yet, people think that about you. People may whisper that you look like a very lucky person and that you look very abundant and bougie. Like you have blessings, financial blessings, and physical blessings, and you have your life together. Okay, and I feel here people think that you step into the room with your true authentic self. You don't try to hide yourself or try to be somebody you're not. So people think and whisper that you're true to yourself. They can see that. You also look very powerful and intimidating. I feel like your sexiness is intimidating. Like the way you carry yourself with grace and elegance is intimidating. The way you carry yourself, like how you just look very at peace and calm with yourself and the world around you, it's intimidating to others. And how you look very abundant too. And you know, the regular star here is a very powerful energy. It's related to Leo energy. So even if you're not a Leo, you embody that Leo energy when you walk into the room. You hold yourself high. You have your head up high, you look confident in yourself, you look like you stand out in some way. People may think you have a strong personality too. Okay, and then some people will whisper jealous things about you where like they're kind of like, I don't know what they whisper, but they'll whisper things about you out of jealousy because they're sad that you're taking away the attention, or they're kind of like comparing themselves to you. I hear, I wish I had like her hair, or I wish I had her clothes, or I wish I had a love like her. I wish people gave me attention like her or him or them. Like that's what I'm hearing almost. And I always get with the devil here, some may try to control the narrative with the strings here, the puppet strings. So they may try to control others in some way by saying, like, don't speak to them. Like, I don't like them, blah, 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 or something like that. I get that. The Six of Cups, some people may think that you remind them of something or someone from their past, or get a sense of deja vu when they see you, or feel a sense of familiarity when they see you. Some may have past life connections to you. We have the Five of Wands. So some may say negative things about you, whisper negative things about you, out of a place of insecurity with the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups. But then the people hearing them whisper that feel compassionate and feel bad for you because they can see that this person's coming from a place of insecurity. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you look like, I almost hear people whispering, she looks perfect, or he looks perfect, or they look perfect. They look like they have their life together. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So people may whisper, like, you look like that type of friend or lover they'd want to hold on to for a very long time. Like, you look like a very sweet and kind person, and you look very cool. Like, people want to be around you. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. You know, when we're looking into whispering, even when people have a lot to say, there's not really much we can look into because people usually just whisper 1 or 2 sentences, but this is what I have for you. I really hope this resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.